static waves. Mike's alive, feel the grave. Z-Dogg howls like a midnight wind. Cody crazy with the devilish grin. Sports Fiens Streams, it's a nightmare team. Slam dunk chaos like a horror dream. BlackGold spins beats, pops bring schemes. Sports Fiens Streams, hear the wicked screams. Court's on fire, the game's unholy. Cody's wild, but he's not lonely. Z-Dogg growls, shadows spread. They're playing ball with the walking dead. Lights flicker, echoes bite. This ain't a game, it's a frightful fight. Sports Fiens Streams, it's a nightmare team. Slam dunk chaos like a horror dream. BlackGold spins beats, pops bring schemes. Sports Fiens Streams, hear the wicked scream. Dribbling heads, crossing voices creep through static waves.
Warning: Sports Fiends Streams is a bunch of sports goofs with silly opinions. This show does not reflect on any of the major sports, as we pride ourselves in making funny content for the sports fiends in the sports world. Please don't allow children to watch our show without adult supervision, because we do have potty mouths. Oh, and don't sue us because we ain't athletes. What up, y'all? Z-Dogg will be with us in a little bit. He'll be catching on the show in about 15-20 minutes. But as always, joining me here on Sports Fiends Stream is my guys, my dad, Big Pops Jones, and one of my good buddies. Gotta say the whole thing, the Buff City Bishop, DJ BlackGold. Y'all make some noise for him. Here we go. Hey.
Sir. Yes, sir. Right back with it.
Another week.
Episode 29. You feel me?
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with my hands right here, Pops.
Yeah, me neither.
Next week's episode 30. That's all that means.
Yeah, dirty 30.
Dirty
Well,
30.
We got something special for next week.
Oh yeah, y'all already know we're gonna bring the clips back next week. We're gonna do some cool stuff. What's all next week? Final Four next week. Yeah, baseball's back. Baseball's back. NHL playoffs.
My team play tonight.
Uh-oh.
My team, the Dodgers, they play tonight.
The Dodgers, man. When you say Dodgers, you gotta say it like that too, don't you?
The Dodgers.
With his chest. He gotta say it with his chest.
The Dodgers. You got to say it with the chest. They play the Diamondbacks tonight, man. They finna bone them folks. If they lose, man, I don't know what to say. But if they I have full confidence in my squad. I don't know about nobody else, but I got full confidence.
My squad got beat today by the Red Sox.
Yeah.
3-0.
Cincinnati?
Yeah.
Yeah, by my boys.
I thought you was a Cincinnati Red too.
No, I just got Pop's hat. That's all.
You see how he throw you away, Pop?
Look,
you see how he throw you away?
He fucking my team up. You see what he did to the Saints this past season? Now he
had the Saints on life support.
My whole right side of my body is dedicated to New Orleans.
Man, before we get started though, man, before we get started and jump into anything, first and foremost, man, I want to send a real humbled rest in peace to my man Chuck Norris. Y'all already know I keep his head cut out, his fat head cut out, because he one of the coldest that has ever done it, and tragically last week we lost him. So rest in peace, Chuck Norris, man. Rest in peace to Chuck Norris.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. Yeah, I heard about that. I meant to text you, be like, man, they got Chuck, man. Chuck gone.
Yeah,
man.
You know, he gone to the upper room.
Oh yeah, he up there with all the real. He up there with Bruce Lee and now, you know.
Yeah, they sparring right now.
Well, you know they got the best fights in heaven, man. The best.
Man, I'm just saying, they told me up when I woke up Friday and I saw it and I couldn't believe it. I said, this got to be fun and somebody just doing, fake news. And
Yeah.
I looked it up, man, and he gone, man. So y'all know, man. I rock with Chuck Norris, man. Y'all see the bad hit in the background. You know what I'm saying? I keep him up right there. And from now on, Chuck Norris is a part of all my streams. So whenever I get to my bigger place and get my setup right for streaming, Chuck Norris will be in the background for sure.
Yeah. Rest in peace. Rest in love. All the rest that you can get to Chuck Norris. Yeah, that's kind of one of them big ones. Like, yeah, like kind of like losing Ozzy and Hulk Hogan in the same week or on the same day or some shit. That's crazy. It's been a crazy year. It's a crazy year. Just goes to show that life is short, so live it up.
Got to live it up, man.
You got
to live it up. You got to live it up, man, because it ain't gonna be nothing but us at the end of the day taking over the places of all the people that were legendary, that carried the name, for a long time, like it was Hulk Hogan. Now he transformed into the likes of what's the guy Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns, you know what I'm saying? They carrying the torch now. So, we gonna be those people that carry the torch after all the legends have gone. You know what I'm saying? And we losing them, you know what I'm saying? But one thing I'm very happy about our legends, I'm happy that they lived long and fulfilling lives.
Yeah.
A lot of people nowadays are getting cut short, for they have a long and fulfilling life. This man passed away at 86, so he had a pretty long life.
Yeah. He can't say he didn't. Yeah. He lived
right. So, I don't want to turn it into a sad note, man. We back in this episode 29. You know what I'm saying? We in this joint episode 29, bruh.
Well,
just like it.
Let's do it. Well, then let's start with something that happened over the weekend. Let's talk about this flag football fan fanatic stuff. We got to bring it up. First off, the USA team demolished the NFL guys and all the social media guys. Demolished them, beat them down. And then we got to see Tom Brady versus Logan Paul. And Logan Paul was playing good flag football. They beat up on Tom Brady and them. But what I'm trying to get to is, what can we expect from flag football? It is an Olympic sport. Do you think they're making the right call with the USA team not having NFL players, or should there be NFL players allowed? What is y'all's take on flag football?
I say it like this here. Who are they gonna play against? Because no one plays organized football the way that we play football anywhere else. And technically, the Olympics is a world invited team, like countries from all over the world. Everybody else all over the world, they consider soccer football. So who are they gonna play? If they're gonna add that to the Olympics, who they gonna play if they don't add NFL players?
Yeah.
And you can't go too old because they ain't gonna be able to keep up, even if they were a pro. So you say Jake Paul demolished Tom Brady and them. Tom Brady is ancient now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Tom Brady had too many Chipotle bowls in his system. he ain't working out like he used to, I don't think. I mean, he
just tried to re-enter the NFL and they declined him.
Right. So, he probably still has some level of a workout regimen, but as far as his workout regimen when he was an active player in the NFL, Tom Brady ain't doing that now. Man, Tom Brady is look, I'm not finna do that. I'm gonna let these young folks have it. You know what I'm saying? Tom Brady don't care nothing about none of that. So at the end of the day, I still feel like, you know, who are they gonna get to play? And if they try to make flag football an Olympic sport, it's gonna take a couple of years before it's gonna take a few years before it really catches on.
Right.
Because remember how I know Pops remember. You remember when the USA basketball team was specifically college players.
Yep.
And when it was specifically college players, they start enhancing their gameplay because people all over the world was playing basketball. Everybody all over the world. So what made them come with it was when the dream team was assembled, because that was like their official, hey, look, we finna put these people on the business and make these people make our USA continue to be champions in all sports. Z-Dogg, what's good?
Man, what's going on, man? I'm out here towards your way, BlackGold, at Xander soccer game.
Where you at, Forest Hill, Irene?
Yeah.
I know where that field at.
Yep.
Yeah,
They winning?
so
Oh, the game ain't even started yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, shit.
So Z-Dogg got there like, well, I'm gonna do the show right here. I'm gonna do it right here, cuz.
What's going? Hey, Pops, what's going on with you? What's going on, Cody?
What's up, Z?
Same old stuff.
I'm good, man.
Yeah, we just got into the first topic of the day.
Talking about that flag football games that went on over the weekend. How you feel about them, Z? Did you watch
Yeah, I
any
saw
of
that, man. I saw Tom Brady. He was running like 1 mile an hour. I saw him out there trying to do a little something, man.
So
He
y'all see
very
what I'm
slow,
saying,
bro.
right?
He very slow, man.
He got sacked.
Yeah, man. He's a classic man.
But what's the guy name? What's the guy name? Logan Paul, Jake Paul. Which one is it?
Logan Paul.
Jake Paul.
Yeah, Logan Paul.
Logan.
Yeah,
Logan.
he was out there. He was really out there snatching up all their flags, man. You know, he was impressive.
He did better than what I thought he was gonna do. Even Tom Brady told him after the game. He said, "No, you did really great." He said, "Yeah." So, hey, shout out to this. What about you, Pops? You got anything on?
Yeah. So if they're making flag football an Olympic sport, how are they going to go about the who plays? I mean, we talked about it one time before. How come they don't ever have just regular guys, like regular people like us? I mean, of course you'll have like a tryout, and I think that's the way it should be. If that's going to be a worldwide sport, why not just let anybody try out for the Olympics? Because it ain't really an established sport yet.
It's only an established sport here because don't nobody else recognize football the way we recognize it anywhere else.
Yeah,
that's true.
So how they gonna really complete a flag football roster? They pretty much are gonna start making those people get into football like we are here. And what's gonna happen? Oh, that's when you see how the NBA is almost as full as foreigners than it is Americans.
Yeah,
because they play it all everywhere else. So
yeah,
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do with my hands right now. Oh, we got him checking in. What's good with your DJ Q?
Yeah.
Hey,
DJ
Q, what's
Q.
going on, Q?
What up, TLB? We see you in there too, man.
TLB
Q,
fat boy, what it do?
It's time for me to get back on the radio, man. I gotta get back on the radio, man. I gotta put my song back on the radio, man. I'm ready. So hit me up. Let's make it happen.
There you go. He waiting on you. All right, y'all. Let's get into some NFL news. It is the NFL offseason. It's going strong. Like I said, Tom Brady was trying to come back to the NFL. They declined his retirement comeback.
Tom Brady was trying to come back.
Yes, they tried. They declined him today. Also, I think Jackson Smith-Njigba is the highest paid wide receiver of all time. Now he got a 4-year deal for $189 million for the Seattle Seahawks wide receiver. Also, Crosby's still up for trade, and the Browns are looking to trade Myles Garrett, which is stupid, but
Really?
yeah, they're
wow. Why would they do that?
That's what I said. That is.
They need to go to the 49ers.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Why you want everybody to go to the 49ers or the Lakers?
No, you got to go to the 49ers or the Baltimore Ravens, man. Players like Myles Garrett, man, be on teams like that. To be honest, man, I'm not just saying it because it's my team. I'm just saying, guys like that, they're running lots, Ray Lewis and like that and stuff like that there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, go ahead, Pop.
They putting Baker Mayfield's name out there right now too. They said if he ends up going to another team, the money that he'll make will be over $50 million a year, making him the highest paid QB there is.
Let me turn this way, man, so I can see my son.
Who is Baker?
Show my son them out there. I got to turn this way so y'all can see Xander back there.
Yeah.
Baker's he's in the headlines.
So where is he trying to go, or are they trying to dump him?
I don't think they want to pay him because they're supposed to extend his contract. And I don't know if they're just trying to get out of extending his contract and put him on the market, see what they get. But all it's going to do is drive prices up, and then he's going to be the highest paid QB in the league.
That's crazy that Baker Mayfield will be the highest.
I mean, where could you see him going to if he ended up leaving?
I mean, everybody's got a quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, the place that he would fit in would be the Raiders.
What about Pittsburgh?
Or to go to Tennessee.
What about Pitt?
Pittsburgh would be a good look. They're even Green Bay.
He need to stay
even
Miami.
Green Bay. Send the man somewhere where he can really do some damage at it, and really they can really try to build a team around him. You know what I'm saying? Just somewhere where he can be foundationally and bring the team. Hey, he can come to Detroit. Detroit would be a solid fit for Baker Mayfield.
No, bro. The quarterback, no, man. The quarterback that Detroit got is way better than Baker Mayfield.
Jared Goff.
Yeah, man. The quarterback of Detroit is better than Baker Mayfield, bro.
Jared Goff.
Man,
you ain't got.
Man, Goff is.
Don't
say it. Hot dog water.
Goff is a veteran. I ain't gonna take nothing away from our people. He a veteran, but
yeah,
let's go and get that young blood in there, cause Jeff ain't got too many more in him.
Baker Mayfield ain't that young neither. He ain't that young neither now. He ain't that young neither now. Baker Mayfield.
He younger than Jeff.
Man, Baker Mayfield trash, man. Baker Mayfield.
Man, if y'all think Baker Mayfield is trash, y'all say something in the comments right now, bro. Because I don't believe Baker Mayfield is trash.
Light it up real quick. Light it up.
I can't say Baker Mayfield is some trash. He actually kept Tampa Bay in the game last year. Tell me he didn't.
Yeah,
they played real hard for teams
He's
and
definitely a
he came through
motivator.
for them.
He's definitely a motivator for a team.
Come on now. Come on
Well,
now. He ain't
we'll
no
see.
bust like the guy that came in for the Titans.
What
He
y'all
ain't no
got?
bust like that.
What you got, baby?
Just
But
saying,
Let me
man.
see what you got. Let me, what that
yeah,
baby got?
so
Huh?
TLB Fat Boy said Baker is tough as fuck.
Baby.
Man, for sure. For sure. Everybody know Baker Mayfield is one of them guys, man.
Man, that
I'm gonna
must
tell
be
you right
JB
now.
that coming. Who said that coming? That must have been JB.
No, that wasn't that wasn't JB. That was TLB Fat Boy. Zena, what's up?
Zena, come here.
What's up, Zena? How you doing?
Say hey, Kiki.
You watching your brother play soccer?
You happy brother playing soccer?
Yeah, she don't want to say that.
She in and out over there.
No, she's too busy trying to eat that cotton candy, bro.
Well, y'all,
Right.
before we get on to the next segment, y'all know what we do here on our show. We give them special shout outs each and every week. And our first shout out of the episode is the Burn 'em Up podcast. Y'all make sure y'all check out the Burn 'em Up podcast with Hot Tamale. You know, they over there talking wrestling. He talking to all these wrestlers, telling them they ain't wrestlers. He's talking to all the legends. Y'all definitely go check out the Burn 'em Up podcast with my guy Hot Tamale.
Hey man, Hot Tamale
Yes,
just put a
sir.
new episode out today, man, with Coco Beware. It just dropped like 30 minutes ago. So y'all make sure y'all go check that out, man. It's out right now on YouTube at the Burn 'em Up podcast, man. Hot Tamale is the hottest wrestler entertainer out right now.
Y'all
That's a
see
fact.
that? Heard that?
That's a
Special
fact.
shout out to Burn 'em Up podcast.
Hot Tamale, he's the most entertaining, man, the most funniest, bro, right now in the wrestling business right now. I don't know nobody doing it better than him. I'm just being honest, bro.
Hey, I agree. I totally agree. I totally agree. Hot Tamale Burn 'em Up podcast. Y'all check them out. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, everywhere. All right,
Pops, we
TLB
got
y'all.
to
Fat Boy
Pops. Hey,
said he
Pops, we
one
got
of
to
the
put
most aggressive
Hot
QBs
Tamale
that's
said we
not
got to
scared
put
to
you in
play.
some spandex, man. You got to be a tag team partner.
This
Who?
in spandex.
Yeah, man.
I look
Put
like,
on
man.
one
I'm
of
gonna
them
look like,
Andre the Giant Johnts.
yeah. I'm gonna look like
Yeah.
I'm gonna look like earthquake or typhoon in some tights.
You get him one of them Jerry Lawler joints, the one with the one strap. He come down with the strap.
Yeah,
Anytime
man.
Jerry Lawler threw the strap down, it was up.
Over with.
Exactly, man.
All right,
It
y'all.
was up.
Next on the list, though, we're going to talk some baseball. Baseball is back in full attack. I know you ready for them Dodgers to play later on there, BlackGold. Pops, the Reds got
I
beat by
ain't
my
even.
boys, the Red Sox, and then Z-Dogg. I don't know what team he goes for anymore.
He's a Dodgers fan,
I'm a
man.
Dodgers fan, man. Come on, Pops. They already know.
Man,
Man, I've
Z-Dogg
been
is
going
a
for the Dodgers.
Toronto Blue Jays fan.
I've
Hey,
been going
look,
for the Dodgers my whole life.
we need to run this
That's
back so y'all can see when he said that.
that's
I'm a
cap.
Dod. I'm a Dodgers fan, man.
That man been rolling with the Toronto Blue Jays. He ain't even run with an American team. You feel?
Look, they ask Z who his favorite team is. He'll say, "What's today?"
Yeah, who win it? Who win it? Who
what,
win it?
what day? What day is it? Bandwagon
And
riding.
that's what I asked the Pops. Who win it? Who the number one team right now?
Yeah,
That's who I'm going
yeah.
with.
That's who I'm with. Hey, for real.
Well, what do y'all think we can expect from this year in the MLB, and who are some sleeper teams that maybe we should all keep our eyes on for this
My
season?
sleepers is going to be what's Oakland in the National League or American League?
I think Oakland's in American League.
All right, so Oakland, and then I'm gonna say New York Mets in the other one.
I was thinking the Mets too. The Mets then did some changes,
Yeah,
and
they sure
they
have.
played pretty good. They played pretty good last year. But I'm gonna even say this. I'm gonna even throw this in the ring. People ain't even really been paying attention, but the Pittsburgh Pirates, they have made some changes. So I think they a sleeper team too. But
They have something to
ain't
drink.
it's Dodgers or nothing with me, man. It's Dodgers
San
or nothing.
No,
Diego
not that.
too. Hey, the Padres too.
And
They made some moves this season.
Y'all know I'm
mhm.
going Boston. Boston all the way
Thank
this
you, baby girl.
year. Come on, Boston.
Boston
Bring it
ain't
home.
done nothing in 40 years.
That ain't
Boston
done
ain't
that.
done nothing in 40 years. Get them out of here, ref.
Yeah.
You can drink it, baby.
Who you got,
It's
Cody?
over. It's
My
over with for
sleeper
Boston.
team. I'm kind of with y'all on the Mets. I think that they've had a pretty good off season. People ain't talking about the Cardinals. Cardinals are gonna look good this year. They play. Actually, they're playing right now. I think against the Rays, and I like. I don't know. Dodgers is gonna be the team, man. Dodgers are just stacked, man. I don't
Yeah,
know. Three P.
they looking for another hat. They trying to get another hat. They
What the
get their
Yankees?
three peat.
What the New York Yankees gonna do this year?
They the Yankees. They
Nothing,
all do good. They gonna always.
nothing.
And they got Aaron Judge and them still. So I mean, they gonna be all right. They ain't hurting.
The only way the Yankees gonna be a threat is if they switch the whole Dodger team over to the Yankees and send the Yankees team to the Dodgers. That's the only way the Yankees gonna get back in there. Man, they don't even they don't the Yankees don't even got to shine like they used to when they were Derek Jeter and A Rod and them was there. They ain't even got to shine no more. You know what I'm saying? You know, the Yankees, the Lakers,
Got line on the
and
ground.
Dallas. Those are the Cowboys. Those are America's teams. Yankees, Lakers, and the Cowboys. Those are America's teams. Those are the teams that people talk about all the time, and they ain't even getting shine like they all America's team anymore. What's good, DJ
You drink.
Kojak? DJ Kojak
Kojak,
checking in.
But
Kojak.
what makes them
What's up, Coach
America's
Jack?
team though?
I mean,
The way,
because you know what the Yankees have always represented. What was their signature? The pinstripes.
yeah, the
Yeah.
pinstripes. Yeah.
That has always been an American staple. They made other teams do pinstripes in their uniforms for a little while.
Yeah. Still
Dallas
do.
Cowboys, that's a given. And Lakers being a Hollywood team, which Hollywood is a part of American culture, America's team.
Right.
So NFL always been the Cowboys, been well highly spoke of. The Yankees always been highly spoke of, and the Lakers have always been highly spoke of. And ain't
That
now one
just
of them looking like America's team right now.
that just hurts your soul to say the Lakers is America's team, didn't it?
Yes, it
Oh,
does.
he's talking right. He's speaking
Yeah.
facts.
It hurt him though. It hurt him coming out. I seen his
Yeah,
face
it did. He
wincing a little
did. He
bit.
didn't want to say it. He really didn't want to say it. I'm
I
surprised
mean,
he said it. I didn't say nothing, man. I was just letting them talk.
Yep.
hey, I mean that's the this is what the let me get my paperwork. This is what my paperwork say. Let me get
But it's hard out here.
my paperwork said my paperwork said that. Yeah, take that right there, baby. But
Well, all right,
yeah.
y'all. We're going to move on to the next topic, man. We ain't talked about it in a while, but it's time to talk about it. NHL playoffs are here, man. They're right around the corner, and it ain't nothing but a bunch of fights going on. I mean, a whole bunch of fights. Have y'all been watching any hockey, or am I the only one that's
Yeah, I watch.
watching?
You almost the only one watching it, Cody. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You like
Yeah,
almost the only
definitely.
one. I'm just
I
being. I'm
mean,
just being
it's been
honest.
this basketball kind of had my attention over.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
You know
But
what
I'm
I'm
gonna tell you
saying?
what I did. I'm gonna tell you what I did see though, Cody. I saw some. I saw a hockey match the other night. I don't know what players or what team it was. I'm not gonna lie, bro. But it was like 4 or 5 fights, man, at one time, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. They was out there jacking, bro. It was like back-to-back fights.
That's
Yes,
what he
they
said.
were.
He said it's been number fights
Mm-hmm.
in the NHL.
A lot of
Mm-hmm.
fight. What's up, Riz Gang? We see you, man.
This
Chris Game.
game, what it
Chris
do?
Game.
Yes, sir. But yeah, I mean, I've been watching it because I know the playoffs are a few weeks away. April 16th, I believe, is when the playoffs are. So less than a month away. And like I put in my little description there, it's a lot of wars going on. I mean, fights after fight. People just full speed slamming folks into the glass. Crazy.
He just had to get in the camera.
Yeah,
Oh, just
definitely.
like a dad, always in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But yeah, as far as hockey goes, playoffs is looking good. Every one of our teams that we pulled for, I don't even remember who y'all said y'all was going for, do y'all? At the beginning.
I know who I said I was going for. The Predators.
And they in the hunt.
Who won a championship last year?
You asking me?
That's what we going with.
That's
And that's who I'm going with.
who won a championship last year. That's my team.
That's my team right there. Been
I was the
rolling with them
Penguins,
for 30
Cody.
years.
I've been rolling with it for 30 years, man.
What'd you say, Pops?
I said the Penguins.
They're alright, ain't they?
Don't know. Like BlackGold said, I've been so wrapped up in college basketball, I ain't watched much. I did watch Tampa come back and win 6-3 the other night, though.
Yeah, I'm
I've
about
been
to say
watching.
you're out there in Tampa, so I know you got a lot going on out there with the lightning bolts.
There's a lot of that around here.
No, I thought when I went that it'd be a lot more like Tampa Bay Rays or Buccaneers. No, that whole town is lightning bolts.
Try to
Yeah.
sneak under the camera.
Mm-hmm.
So it's fine.
Well, all right, y'all. We're gonna get into our special thanks, second special thanks of the show. Right now, I want to give a special shout out to the Rap Offs League. The draft is this Sunday. We will be finding out what artists are going to what teams for this year's season.
Oh,
Looking forward to it. You can still sign up, artists. You have till Saturday to sign up, put your name on that draft board so I could get the list out to the head coaches and team owners, all that good stuff. But contact me or anybody associated with the Rap Offs League, and we'll get you signed on up. We'll see you Sunday at the Hip Hop Lounge for the Rap Off League draft.
I'm gonna get one of your goldfish
All
things.
right.
The Rap
And I'm
Off
gonna say
League.
the Rap Off
Shout
all
out to the
the
Rap Off League, man.
yeah, shout out to the Rap Off League. See y'all see everybody this Sunday at the draft. Look forward to seeing the artists, seeing what teams they go to.
I got a
NBA
couple
news.
people. I got a couple people I'm throwing in there. I already know.
Oh shit.
No
He
one else for
ready.
your milk.
He ready. All
I
right,
got a couple
NBA
people we
news.
picking. Cause I got a couple people
Bet,
that's fire.
bet.
All right, top five in the NBA. It looks like the same five teams as last week, but the records have changed.
They
Thunder is
have.
57 and 16. Spurs 55 and 18. Pistons 52 and 20. Celtics 48 and 24. The Knicks 48 24. And Z, you're gonna like this. Honorable mention has to be the Lakers because they're also 48 and 25, so they deserve to be mentioned at least in the top for this week on NBA. But that being said, close to the playoffs. What are y'all thinking? What's going to happen? NBA. Here we go. Floor is y'all's. In 5, he says. Lakers in 5.
Yeah, Lakers in 5 for sure. Hey man, y'all better really watch out for the Lakers. The Lakers will finish this season in 3rd place, man.
You so?
And we might have to play some team like the Golden State or some team like that there, and we gonna end up winning, man. You know what I mean? I don't know if we're gonna win a championship, but we're gonna go far this year, man. It's gonna be hard to stop Luka. It's gonna be hard to stop them. The way they got LeBron playing the third option of the team, man. It's gonna be different, man. It's gonna be. I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm not. You know me. I don't talk a whole bunch about the Lakers, but when they're doing good, you can't help but to talk about the Lakers, and they're
Yeah,
doing
you
good.
just can't, man. Wembanyama is just a cheat code, man.
He
That's
really
why I'm
is.
saying it's gonna be hard to win a championship this year with Wembanyama in there, man. I don't know. It's hard. That guy he plays on both sides, offense and defense, bro. He is blocking shots, man. Everything. He messing up people offense because he's so good at defense. He's so long. He's stealing the ball. It's hard. It's hard to beat that team, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Somebody gotta hurt him.
Some,
You want him hurt?
said
You
Lakers
want him hurt?
Yeah.
Rich Gang said Wembanyama tough. He definitely tough. That's the one who got
My bad.
his boy
Yeah.
LeBron quiet as a fool.
Yeah, Wembanyama, man. Somebody gotta put their shoulder in his chest, man, this year, man. Somebody gotta put their shoulder in his chest. It's gonna be hard beating them, man. I'm not gonna lie.
So you think that they're the
Wembanyama,
ones that win it all, the Spurs this year?
I think they got a great chance of winning it all. You know, they do. They got Wembanyama.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I see it right now. Coming from the East, it's gonna be. I believe it's gonna be the Spurs against from the East, the Pistons. But
The Pistons gonna have to get Cade Cunningham back. He just hit a collapse lung. He's been out for a minute. But they still playing good. They still playing good though without him, you know. But still Lakers in 5, like Rich Gang said for real.
hey, I believe that it's gonna be. I believe it's gonna be the Pistons and the Spurs. I believe it's gonna be the Pistons and the Spurs because even though the Pistons are very much so, they're taking their time when it come down to figuring out how to beat these teams. And all they're doing right now is just really just they slapping these folks in the back of the head. Come here, man. Come here, man. It's our time again. We trying to take it back to '04. It's our time. So, but I ain't gonna yawn at the Knicks or the Celtics. You know what I'm saying? They still are teams that have real good rosters. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing it. I'm
You see
seeing
what
it.
Risk Gang said, BlackGold?
What he say?
He said when Wemby ain't around, he go back to the LeBron again, Smoky Friday voice.
When he ain't on the court, that's right. You already know.
Yeah.
When he ain't on the court, he hear up and get tucked
We
tail.
should have brought our
Quick.
jacket.
Tuck tail.
It's been a good year of
Let me
basketball.
got
I hate
quick.
the Grizzlies ain't shit though. I really hate that, man. But
No,
it
don't
is
say
what it is.
we ain't shit.
We
We
ain't
just
shit.
ain't been winning.
Yeah,
We just ain't been winning. I ain't gonna say we ain't shit. I'm still rolling with the Grizz. Don't play with them. I still
Hey,
ride with the Grizz.
love them. I love them. They my team. But damn it,
Ride, walking, biking, hiking. I'm gonna tell you right now. They've been talking real greasy about the Grizzlies and watch what the Grizzlies do when it come down
Wait.
to this new season.
Come on, next year?
yeah, he gotta
Man,
be.
come on, man.
He gotta be talking about next year because this
Yeah, man,
year
Grizzlies is done, bro.
they
I
talking about
get
I
them.
ain't talking about right now.
I get them like 2-3 more years, man, to recoup.
2 or
They
3.
switching fields. Y'all switching fields on them?
You might have to go to Nashville to watch them, though.
They ain't going nowhere.
What you said.
They ain't going
They gonna
nowhere.
go where the money's at, bro.
We gotta switch sides.
Yeah, over there by the police
I'm gonna tell you
station.
right now, just like I
Okay.
said last week.
Hey
Those
man, look,
folks,
I love you guys. I gotta get going, man. They finna start the game. I gotta switch sides of the field, so I'll join back y'all in a few minutes.
All
all
right.
right.
See
All
you
right,
in a
brother.
few, G.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, like I said last week. Those folks is not going nowhere. They not finna spend their money to build an NBA stadium in Nashville when they've already retrofitted Nashville for football as well as hockey.
Yep. And soccer. They got a pro soccer team too.
So they've already retrofitted Nashville 3 different stadiums in 20 years, 20 some years.
Yep.
3 different stadiums for the Titans that have been ass since they went to the Super Bowl.
Yep. That was a
Think
curse.
about it.
Stadium.
They've been ass since the year 2000. They've built 3 different stadiums for these folks. The Grizzlies ain't going nowhere. They right here.
They ain't
Hey
leaving.
man, they turning over a new leaf. They got new uniforms coming this season. Have you seen the new uniforms?
Yes.
It's gonna make them run faster and block better.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something like a motherfucker told me a long time ago. You can't shine a turd, bro. Shit is shit. At the end of the day, you cannot shine a turd. You can't smooth it up. It's shit. How can you shine a turd?
Yeah.
No. The Grizzlies staying right here in Memphis. Hey, if it's a sinking ship, we riding out with that sinking ship.
Well,
I don't know what to do with my hands.
I hope they stay. I hope they don't leave, but we're gonna see. Memphis is weird. You know what I'm saying? They turned the pyramid into a Bass Pro Shop, so you never know what the hell Memphis might do. You know.
I
But
mean,
y'all, let's
Memphis
get into. Go ahead, BlackGold.
Memphis
Go ahead.
did that because they figured that they were losing with the pyramid, when in actuality they should have kept the pyramid open as a entertainment venue. But they had rather put a lot of money into the FedEx Forum, because the FedEx Forum was a hosted venue. You know, FedEx being the biggest company in the city, they name all over it. The pyramid was just a pyramid. It wasn't hosted by nothing in the city. You know, so
Right.
them folks ain't going nowhere. They ain't going nowhere.
Well, I sure hope so. Well, all right, y'all, let's get into it, man. One of our favorite segments here each and every week on Sports Fiens Stream. Y'all know what time it is. Time for GOAT Talk. And this week on GOAT Talk, we're going to talk about some golfing, man. We're going to talk some golf. You know, the little white ball, man. Who's the greatest golfer of all time?
Tiger Woo. I like him.
Tiger Woods.
I mean, wasn't he like the first golfer to ever get a sponsorship by Nike, and he was like the first controversial golfer. He was like the true real deal Happy Gilmore before Happy Gilmore. Or wait, did he come after Happy or did he come before? I can't remember, but he was like the one. He was the superstar or the rock star of golf for a long time.
Yeah. I mean, when you look at golf in the last 30 years, it's only a few names that have popped up, and Tiger Woods has been the pinnacle of them all.
I mean,
he took places over legends.
I mean, what other golfer has a game named after him? It's called Tiger Woods PGA Golf. It ain't called PGA Golf. It's Tiger Woods PGA Golf.
Exactly. He the only one got a video game.
He the only one ever on the cover. Nobody else. No Arnold Palmer, no Jack Nicholson, none of that. Damn it.
I'm still gonna pick the Golden Bear though. Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson.
He won 18 majors, man. Like finished in the top 10 of 73 majors that he played in. He finished in the top 10.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Tiger Woods ain't far behind him. I mean, he won 15 majors.
That's a lot of damn majors.
Yeah.
I think he's the one of very few that's won all of the major. What are they? It's like 4, 5 majors that, like, if you win, you get like a certain kind of jacket or something like that. I think it's like the U.S. Open. It's one in Augusta, Georgia, or something like that.
Yeah.
Augusta. That's what it's called. Augusta. Yeah. Augusta's one.
They got one in North Carolina.
Yeah, it's like if you win the Big Four, it's called the Big Five or whatever it's called in golf. And I think Tiger Woods is one of like 3 or 4 people to ever do that. I think
Tiger's also the one I think it got that indoor golf shit going on.
Yeah, he created that league, the indoor golf league. Yeah, that's his shit. And
you talking about like Top Golf?
Yeah, but he made it to where you could play 18 holes inside an arena.
He's got it where all these mechanics have changed the layout of the hole.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you hitting the golf ball to a screen. It's just badass. I've watched a good bit of it.
Yeah,
it's pretty interesting.
They do it in an arena, so you can.
And they play music and all that stuff while they're playing, so it's not like your typical golf. You know what I'm saying? Where you gotta be quiet.
And it's a team sport too. It's teams.
Yeah.
Well, y'all done threw a couple of names out there, but
Ricky Fowler.
Shooter McGavin.
Shooter.
Now, do y'all remember the guy Greg the Shark Norman?
Yeah.
Greg the Shark Norman. The Shark. He's one of the goats of golf too.
He's one of them putters. He could putt them long 20, 30-foot putts and shit.
He's from Australia.
Yeah.
And he's one of those legends that he deserves some flowers too. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a lot of golfers, but it's only a few that hold that supreme spot. So I say Greg Shark Norman, he's a goat.
Yeah,
he's in the GOAT conversation too, definitely.
Well, all of them are good. Jack Nicklaus, Arnold Palmer, Tiger Woods, Greg Norman, all of them are real good. I don't think with golf you can say really because it goes by era. I guess with any sport, you got to go era too. Golf was played a lot different, a lot slower. Now golf's faster. People are hitting it farther. You know, putts are being longer. Chip-in shots are easier to some people, out the sand, all that stuff. So, you know, if y'all don't watch golf, y'all definitely go check it out. I wouldn't recommend watching it on TV because that's just a good nap. But if you ever want to get out and drink a couple beers, you know, if you smoke the left hand cigarettes, you know, it's a good day. It's a good time to go out and hang out with some friends and hit some white balls around. Or they got the glow in the dark courses now too, which is pretty cool. So just something for everybody. If y'all want to check out some golf or just want to do something new, try it out. It's actually a pretty fun sport. All right, y'all. It's time for another one of our favorite segments here on Sports Fiens Streams. Y'all know what day it is. It's time for DJ BlackGold with On This Day in Sports History. Here we go, BlackGold.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Y'all already know what it is. It's the Bluff City Bishop DJ BlackGold coming to you on this day in sports history, sponsored by Get 'em Out of Here, Rep. We're gonna go back to good old year of 1974, March 26, 1974, when George Foreman became the king of the ring. He beat Ken Norton in the second round by TKO for the WBA, the WBC, and the Ring heavyweight boxing titles in Caracas, Venezuela. So big shout out to Big George and Ken Norton. They made the list today. So we're gonna also go March 26, 1979, the 41st NCAA Men's Basketball Championship. Who played? Michigan State beat Indiana State, which started the rivalry with Magic Johnson and Larry Bird. Y'all already know that's how they first started their rivalry. Magic Johnson, he beat him in college in the championship, won the whole Final Four. So just check that out right there. Go back and look at some of that history right there, because that's what actually made the NBA what it is when they came in the league. Now everybody says Wilt, everybody says Kareem, everybody says Bill Russell, but when it came down to real teams actually digging in, competitive, finding different players coming from different colleges, it was that game right there. When that game was over, both of them went to the league and they started the rivalry of Bird versus Magic. So let's also go to March 26, 1992, a real sad day. It was the day that Mike Tyson got sentenced 10 years for grape of Desiree Washington. If y'all know, take the G off of it and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But also on this day in sports history, let's go March 26, 2001, PGA Player Championship at the TPC Sawgrass. Tiger Woods, we just got to talking about him. Tiger Woods wins his first of two PCs in one stroke ahead of runner-up Vijay Singh. I said Vijay, that boy was told too when it came down to golf too. We didn't even say. Shout out to Vijay Singh, man. You know what I'm saying? He was one of those ones too. Let's go to. I got a couple of them tonight. I ain't gonna be short and sweet. I got a couple of them. March 26 of 1973 at the 35th NCAA Men's Basketball Championship. UCLA beats Memphis 81-76. This was the game when we had Coach Finch, one of the legendary coaches that ever coached for the University of Memphis basketball. He played, and they played against the future Hall of Famer, Mr. Bill Walton. Everybody knows who Bill Walton is. In his consecutive year where he was voted MVP of that game. So let me go to one more. I got one more. We're going to take it to some wrestling. And when I tell you, it's a lot of stuff that happened March 26th on this day in sports history. They're just going on and give it up to them right there. So we're going to take this thing to some wrestling. On this day in sports history, 41 years ago, the debut of the Hart Foundation, which is Bret Hart and Jim Neidhart, defeated S.D. Jones and Mario Mancini on the championship wrestling from the Mid-South Civic Arena in Poughkeepsie, New York. So just like I said, any day in the year, there's always something that can happen in sports history. No matter what day you pick, it's something that can happen. So sponsored by Sports Fiens Streams and Get 'em Out of Here, Ref. It's Bluff City Bishop DJ BlackGold with this day in sports history. Back to you,
Good stuff, BlackGold. Hey, I liked it, man. I like it. Wrestling. You covered everything. Basketball. Just the Mike Tyson thing that kind of threw me for a loop. He said, "If you take the G off, you know exactly what I'm talking about."
And I don't believe he did it. You know, I mean, just straight up, you go to a man's hotel room at 2 o'clock in the morning. What you expect to do? Play Uno?
that must be strip Uno.
I mean, and it's footage all day long. You've been hanging on his arm, hanging on his neck, hanging on his shoulder. He is filthy, riding. He's the champion at the time. No, he wasn't the champion. Was he still the champion? He wasn't the champion.
I don't know if he was the champion or not.
92. No, he wasn't the champion because he lost his belt in
He was about,
89.
he had just lost the belt. Yeah.
Right. So, but he's still filthy, riding rich, and he's Mike Tyson. He was on his way of getting his belt back. That right there, that charge changed his whole trajectory of his boxing career. It never was the same after that. So, but in my opinion, I don't believe he had to do that. It's kind of like the charges that were put against Tupac, because I mean, I'm the most famous rapper in the world right now, and I got women literally throwing themselves at me everywhere I go. Why I gotta take yours?
I feel
So,
that.
so Mike Tyson, he was in the same boat. I'm the most famous boxer right now. I'm rich. Why I need to take it from you when every woman that's in this beauty pageant throwing themselves at me literally? So shout out to Mike Tyson though, man.
Shout out to Mike T.
Shout out to Iron Mike.
Iron Mike.
Yes, sir.
Well, y'all, it's time for our last segment before we get into our Sweet 16 picks. And y'all know it's time for Big Pops Jones and Pops
Big Pops.
Picks. Here we go,
Big
Pops.
Pops.
It's on you.
This week on Pop's Top Picks, sponsored by Trash Game, I pulled one out called Top 3 NBA Power Forwards of All Time.
Yes, sir.
And number 3 on my list, it's I say a tie, Dirk Nowitzki and Kevin Garnett. Dirk, he revolutionized the position with his shooting ability, winning an MVP in 2011 championship with a unique, unguardable fadeaway. I know everybody remembers his fadeaway. And Kevin Garnett, an unparalleled defensive force who anchored teams with intensity, versatile scoring, and rebounding. Number 2 on my list is Mr. Karl Malone with the Utah Jazz. And some of his accolades are 2-time league MVP, 14-time All-NBA team, 11-time first team, second and all-time NBA scoring. He was a durable and dominant scorer. He is one of the most prolific power forwards, recognized for his scoring prowess and his very physical play. And number 1 on my list is none other than Tim Duncan with the San Antonio Spurs. Some of his accolades is 5-time NBA champion, 3-time Finals MVP, 2-time League MVP, 15-time All-Star, and he was known as the Big Fundamental. He combined elite defensive anchoring with high percentage scoring, leading the Spurs to a dynasty over 20 seasons. And that is Pop's Top Picks this week, sponsored by Trash Game.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There's a couple of honorable mentions, Giannis, Charles Barkley, and Kevin McHale. That's some of my honorable mentions on there.
Yeah, but I'm going to tell you right now, when it come down to that boy KG, man, KG was no joke in that position. KG literally put the Timberwolves on the map with his gameplay.
Yes, he did.
He put the Timberwolves on the map with his gameplay. Shout out to Kevin Garnett, man. Do
you think he was better with the T-Wolves, or do you think he played better when he was with the Celtics?
Well, you know, when he went to the Celtics, he actually won a ring.
Yeah. But made his
that's kind of like LeBron. But it's like LeBron going to Miami. It was already people there. At the Timberwolves, he had to first establish himself build himself up around people that were just as good as him. Cause who all he had on that squad when he first got there? He had what, J.R. Ryder, what's that guy's name? Gee whiz. I used to remember those Timberwolves because they were a threat. I can't remember. I'm sorry, y'all. You know, when sometimes when the gray hair that settles in, it started taking the memory away. But he even had Sprewell come to the team for a little while. So, you know, he had to come there and establish himself and make his name and build his name so he would be recognized as a threat. So even though he went to the Celtics, I mean, and made some moves, we can't forget that he made himself who he was when he was at the Timberwolves. Yeah. That's the reason why the Celtics actually picked him and paid him to come play for them, because they knew he was who he was. He was what his name was when he came there. And they all gave him props, but he kind of went to a super team at the time. Who they have?
Hey, when he came into the league, they called him Kevin. When he was leaving to go to another team, they called him KG.
KG. It wasn't no more Kevin. It was KG.
Who's that?
Yeah, but he went to a ready-made team. Who they had? Paul Pierce. They had Ray Allen. They had
they had a squad.
They had a mean squad. Who they had? Rondo. I mean, they were already kind of stacked. So adding KG is like anytime a team adds. It's like when the Warriors added what's my boy? Tall boy.
Not Durant. Is it? Yeah.
Durant. It's like any team that's good, if you bring in Durant, y'all stock are gonna go up just that high. So that's how it was when they brought KG over to the Celtics. I don't know why I keep wanting to say the Lakers. Fuck the Lakers, man. Fuck the Lakers.
Hey, you know when an NBA player has made it, because if you notice, most of them go by their initials once they've made it. LBJ, MJ, KG, KD. See what I'm saying?
AI.
Yeah, AI. See that's what I'm talking about. You know they done made it.
Or they call you by your last name.
By their initials.
Or they call you by your nickname. Well, Anthony Hardaway, Penny. But Penny was Penny before he even got there, though. Penny was Penny when he was in college, but they really gave it to him when he was in the league. You know, they were like, yeah, Penny here, woo woo. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But but I definitely take KG out of all them guys you named.
Yeah. Not taking nothing away from all the others.
Definitely not.
You know,
but
that's an elite class right there.
Very elite. You go back and run them games back. Run them highlights back at KG. KG was a severe threat.
Tim Duncan was one of them guys too. He was number one. And he's rightfully I'm not arguing with that list. I do not argue with that list that you just.
Hey, Dirk wasn't no slouch either. Now
Definitely
he could
not.
have hustle with all of them too.
And you know what? I'm glad all of them came in and actually got rings before they went out.
Yep.
Guaranteed that Tim Duncan, because the Twin Towers and they had a super team already down there. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know why. I don't know why people don't even give Tim Duncan GOAT status either, because Tim Duncan is slick a GOAT.
Yeah.
His position with the rings that he's won and being one of the most fundamentally sound basketball players that ever played. That was his nickname, Mr. Fundamental.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. You know, I can talk basketball all day with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get to these picks, man.
Well, before we get to the picks, y'all, we got one more special shout out that we're gonna go to, and y'all know we're gonna always shout out giving out free game. You know what's up. Check out Z-Dogg on giving out free game. He just dropped the Charleston White interview, which is going viral right now. Y'all be sure to follow and subscribe to him on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Giving out
Wherever you at.
game. Wherever you get your podcast. And y'all, it is time for March Madness picks. Sweet 16. We in here. But before we talk about it, let's talk about this scoreboard real quick. Y'all can't see what my score is, but just know I'm at the bottom with a 24-8 record right now. We got Z-Dogg in third place with a 27 at 27-5, and BlackGold and Big Pops over there battling it out in the lead, tied for first at 29-3. We wasn't able to get the second round picks because of how the tournament brackets go, but we are able to get the Elite Eight, and I believe next week we'll be able to get the Final Four and the championship the following week. So with that being said, Sweet 16, and while we're making these picks, let's talk about some of the matchups that we've seen over the past week. Some great games. Pops, I know you're sick right now. Kansas took that buzzer beater loss. I know that hurt.
Yeah.
I know that.
Great game, though.
It was a real good game.
It
it was a good game. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah.
I ain't taking none away from it, Pops. That was a good game, bro. That was a good game.
Yeah. Did you see that coming?
No.
That little layup dude did with 3 seconds left.
That was one of them, like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? That I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it, but
Hey, round of applause for St. John's.
Yeah,
they still in it.
In there.
And round of applause for Tennessee. Let's go and give it up for Tennessee.
Yeah, come on. I
can't. Because they ended that Cinderella story of that undefeated in their conference team, Miami, Ohio. The one that Sports Fiens Streams has been talking about since college basketball began. They have been almost every week in our conversation. But just like I've been saying, when they get up against some real power, a real dominant squad from a very highly dominant division, that all that goes out the way. So, you got to come on with it when you're playing Tennessee. Tennessee is a SEC giant.
Well, they got their hands full this week, but we'll talk about that in a second. Let's talk about this first game. I know it's going on right now. Texas and Purdue. Do we have a score right now? What is the score on that game?
The score
49-47.
Yeah, it's 49-47.
Or 48. 49-48.
They battling right now, and they still got plenty of time to go.
Well, let's talk about
I'm still going with Purdue.
This Texas team is the 11th seed, came up out of the damn play-in, and here they are in the Sweet 16 fighting against Purdue. This team right here, we wasn't talking about the Longhorns at all this year, and here they are smoking.
No.
Smoking right now hot. They're on fire. The ball, like, you remember the old NBA games where the fire used to come off the ball when you get hot? That's what's going on with Texas right now. The fire.
He's on fire.
Yeah, exactly. He's on fire. Yeah.
Hey, but they battling right now. Purdue and Texas battling right now. But
who we got?
Hey.
That's the main question.
Pop said he got Purdue. I'm gonna take Texas.
Pop,
I'm gonna start the rivalry off this week. We'll get Z-Dogg picks in a little while.
Yeah. As soon as I get off the phone, I'm gonna get his picks for sure. Or hopefully he'll pop on before this is over and can give us some picks. But I'm gonna have to say, man, they're hot, man. I'm going Texas. I just talked them up. I gotta go Texas on this. Got to. I can't go against what I was just saying. All right, what about Iowa and Nebraska? Iowa, we wasn't talking too much about them. They're another one of them lower ranked seeds that are surprisingly in the Sweet 16, which we knew we was going to get one or two. But do they beat this powerhouse Nebraska team? Nebraska is no joke.
I'm taking Nebraska, man.
All right. Pops, I'm going to go Nebraska too.
Yeah, I'm going same.
I would say across the board, but we ain't sure if
We
it's
ain't
across.
got Z-Dogg.
Come on, Z. Give me them pics if you're watching lives. Text them to me. All right, now this next game right here, I'm actually really excited for because I think that this is going to be another one of the buzzer beater games. That's Arkansas and Arizona. I don't know. Arkansas could win this game, but will they win the game is the question.
I'm going Arizona.
You going Zona? All right. That's
Arizona
where
got them shooters.
They tough.
And they got hella defense too.
I'm going Arizona.
Well, I'm going with your stepbrother's team in his alma mater, Arkansas.
Has Arkansas ever won a basketball championship?
Yes.
Okay.
Man, the Razorbacks have been a threat. When they had Todd Day. Remember they had Todd Day?
Oh, okay. See, it's been a minute.
Just don't forget who Arkansas's coach is.
Let's not forget who their coach used to be. What's his name? Old black dude.
Yeah.
What was his name?
I know who you're talking about.
I can't.
Because Calipari hadn't been there but a couple of years.
Yeah, Razorbacks have had some championship squads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know that. Learned something new today. Illinois and Houston. Now, this is the one that everybody's talking about for some reason. And I ain't watched none of these teams play. I watched a little bit of Houston. Houston looks really. They actually got some shooters over there. But Illinois, I didn't know that they had a ball team like that. So
Man, give me Illinois.
You really now? Okay.
I've been picking Illinois from the door. I've been telling y'all about.
I'm going Houston.
I've been telling y'all that.
There it is, right there, BlackGold, Illinois. He been pulling for him.
Yeah. I've been telling y'all about Carmelo's son, man. That boy is the truth, and he got them boys playing on his team like Carmelo had them boys playing with his dad. Kevin Miller said he going Arkansas and he going Houston. I'm telling you right now, man, both of them teams gonna lose. I'm just gonna let you know.
I picked Houston.
I'm just gonna let you know. Tonight they are losing.
Houston Pop says, all right, what about tomorrow's games? We got St. John's and Duke. Now, this one, I'm going St. John's. I didn't know they was that good. I didn't know, BlackGold.
I'm going St. John's with you.
I think
you going St. John's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, give me Duke, man. I'm rocking
on St. John's, and now you going Duke.
I didn't give them too much hype. I'm just going Duke.
All right. Hey, you can't go wrong with them, either one of them teams.
But the thing is, look at what Duke been doing.
Yeah. Kevin Miller said Duke. Oh, okay.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Hey, we're going to see. It's going to be a good game. It's tomorrow's game, by the way. We in tomorrow's game. So, next on the list, Alabama versus Michigan.
Michigan. With the spirit of the Fab Five. Look what he's gonna do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Look what he's gonna do. Look what he's gonna do. Look what he's gonna do.
You know what? Hey, you know that ain't BlackGold laughing. That's Chris Ware laughing at you right now.
You know who I'm going for? Alabama, of course. And y'all both going for the rings. All right, Michigan. Hey, I'll tell you what. Make a bet with me. If Alabama beats Michigan, y'all gotta pull for Alabama against Duke.
Well, you done lost your mind.
Duke or St. John. Alabama all the way if we beat Michigan. I'm calling it now.
That's your child. That's your child, Pops.
Hey, I wasn't never an Alabama fan, so no. Somebody, the milkman done stopped by our house or something.
The postman, crazy.
Yeah,
He said, I don't know where he got that roll tide shit from.
Oh, you got that wrong
I
time.
don't.
I'm going Michigan, man. Give me Michigan.
All right. Well, how about this? Both Michigan colleges are in the Sweet 16. I don't know if that's happened in a long time or not, but Michigan State and UConn. Could this be one of those games where Michigan State can beat this dominant UConn team?
I ain't
UConn
gonna
ain't
lie
that
to you.
dominant.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
I'm
When it
Michigan
come
State, dude.
when it come down to that Michigan State and against, both of them teams, they slick kick the dog stuff out of both teams they played to get where they are right now.
Right.
So this is a real tough team to pick against. Percentage wise, shooting wise, defensive wise, both of these teams almost equally match up. I mean, I can't even say that it's lopsided when it come down to them. So, who you going with, Pops?
Michigan State.
Yeah, I'm going Michigan State too.
I'm taking UConn.
All right. UConn.
I'm taking UConn and give me. Oh Lord, this is the ooh.
Tennessee, Iowa State. The last one on the list.
Iowa State.
You going Iowa State, Pops?
Yep.
Who you going, Cody?
Really, I need to go for Tennessee, but
I can't.
I
can't. It's just wrong.
And I have
Hey, look,
never went for
you know
Tennessee
what? I done
anything.
talked them all the way up, but they didn't have no real competition when they played against Miami, Ohio, and to be honest, they kind of slick barely beat Virginia when they played Virginia to get where they at right now. So
Just say it with your chest.
I'm going Iowa State.
I'm gonna take Iowa. I'm gonna take Iowa.
Now, if Tennessee wins, we all gonna be eating these words.
If Tennessee win, I ain't going against them until they lose.
I ain't gonna be eating nothing. I ain't ever pulled for Tennessee Vols. Ever.
He ain't never rolled with them. He ain't never
Ask
rolled
Cody.
with
I
them.
have never picked that orange team ever.
No.
He ain't never rolled with them. Well,
Yeah, fuck the Vols.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, it's still a good big half of ball for the two teams that's playing tonight. Right now, Texas and Purdue. Texas is up by 1, and Iowa and Nebraska they tied at 50. So we got two good ball games going on. So it's anybody's game when it come down to those two right there. But I've made my picks and I'm sticking with them.
I will send them as soon as I get
Z-Dogg.
Z-Dogg's. I almost said B-Dogs. Z-Dogg's. Z-Dogg's picks, and I'll share them in our chat, and I'll let everybody know what Z-Dogg picked on the Facebook page and all that good stuff. But other than that, y'all, episode 29 in the books. Yeah, we did it.
Yeah.
Another episode in the books.
That's a wrap.
And yeah, I mean, 29 weeks straight. Really, this should have been the 30th episode, but y'all know the storm had everybody messed up and all that. But we back on track. We back doing it every week faithfully again. And episode 29, we did it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got
Big shout out to the Dodgers tonight, man. Watch the Dodgers and the Diamondbacks tonight. Dodgers can handle business tonight. Real talk.
Yeah. I'm about to go watch the Cardinals game too. Yeah, so I don't know. We're gonna see. I ain't saying Dodgers yet, but the Dodgers gonna be the team to beat, of course. You know what I'm saying?
Man, the Dodgers is the team. You talking about? I ain't gonna say the Dodgers. Pop, this is your child. This is your child.
I can't just.
This is your child.
I can't be like Z-Dogg now. Z-Dogg, you know how he is.
You notice he never did say who his team was, though. You remember?
Yeah,
when
he
was
never
asked
said
who he got. He never said.
He never said who his team was. Right.
On what?
Baseball.
Baseball. Yeah, what?
My team is Boston.
Oh, he did say Boston. He said the Red Sox.
Dude, he wasn't a Boston fan.
They such a non-factor. We forgot he said the Red Sox.
Yeah, it didn't even matter. It's like when you say the Yankees.
Boston fan forever, Dad.
It's like when you say Seattle. Who cares about the Mariners? You know what I'm saying?
I said the Mariners.
Lauren said the Mariners.
The Mariners. Right.
Well, y'all, final thoughts. Who wants? Y'all want me to kick it off? Cause
y'all go first. I'm gonna go last this time.
All right, I'll start it off, Pop.
All right.
First off, for some of you that don't know, my name is Cody effing CraZee. I am a rap artist. I am an actor. I am a promoter. I am a wrestler. I am a man of many trades. Check me out. I don't never promote myself on here. Y'all go follow me, check me out, subscribe to all my stuff, man. Right here, the Sports Fiends. You see me here every week. You hear me talk about sports, but I also got some good music out there. I do some pretty cool events throughout the year, and I'm involved with some pretty cool opportunities, I like to say, in my life that I've gotten. Over time, things will get better, y'all. By the way, let me add this in there. Things get better. I've been going through a bunch of conversations with some friends that are going through some mental stuff and having midlife crisis and stuff. Pray about it. Talk to God about it. Things will get better. I just want to say that. Stay positive, because positive things happen to positive people. I've been taught that my whole life, and it is true. So practice what you preach, Cody. All right, y'all. That's all I got for you this time. Back to you, Pat and Gee.
Yeah, so as we wrap up episode 29, I just want to say something real to everybody listening. Whether you catching this on your morning commute in the gym or sneaking it in at work, we know how much content is out there. The fact that you spend, some of your time with us listening to our takes or arguments, genuinely means the world to me. Not just me, but I'm sure everybody else on the show. This podcast started as just a couple of friends, talking sports, seeing it turn into a community of people who care as much as, we do is honestly surreal for me. So we don't take your support for granted. Thanks for being a part of this journey with us. We're just getting started. So in saying that, so if you've been with us from day one or you're new, like, subscribe, share. And that's all I got. Back to you, Boone.
Bob's gonna take it right back. Give it to him, man. Well, y'all already know what it is. It's the Bluff City Bishop, DJ BlackGold, man. Just like Cody said, man, go check me out on all levels of social media. I post regularly about different stuff that I'm a part of, different stuff that's going on. But mostly, just check me out. DJ BlackGold 901. You can probably type that in anywhere. You're going to see my page somewhere. But mostly, I got two things to say. First things first. Mental health is real. So always pay attention to your mental health and try to surround yourself or listening to stuff that get into your head and get into your subliminal and your subconscious, and that can actually benefit you, because positive messages make it through just as well as negative messages. If you're listening to positive things or you're being encouraged in a positive way, those things will go through and will fill you up enough to change your trajectory. So always do that. And the second thing, like I say all the time, do not complain about things if you're not willing to do what it takes to make things better. And that's all I got. Back to you, Pat.
Yeah. KB, and for those of you that miss Z-Dogg, he will be back next week for episode 30. 30 episodes. We will be doing something special for everybody next week, bringing the clips back, all that good stuff. You never know who might pop up on here. So just make sure you tune in with us next Thursday, 6:30 Central Time, 7:30 Eastern Time on YouTube.
You know what I think? I think we need to bring back on for the 30th episode. I think we need to bring back the rant line.
Yeah, we'll bring back the rant line. Yeah, that sounds good, man. We'll bring back the rant line for the 30th episode. So y'all have, we'll have the number on the screen. Y'all have y'all's phones ready. We are gonna open the rant line one more time for the 30th episode. So get on here, shine, rant about your team. Whether it's positive or negative, we like it all here on Sports Fiens Streams.
But hey, one thing they gotta do though.
What's that?
They gotta say it with their chest.
Joe Frazier. Joe
Frazier. Big shout out to this man. Real man. Big shout out to this Kenny. Y'all know I took this Kenny with me DJing this weekend.
Oh yeah.
I know.
Man, this Kenny had a ball. Yeah. This Kenny had a ball. I'm talking about, he was like, "Oh yeah, BlackGold, this is awesome, man." Look, he had a good time. They fed him. You know what I'm saying? Hey, could I get some more of that? Let me get some more of that.
Hey, shout out to Kenny. That's Kenny, man.
Yeah. Big shout out to this Kenny, man. He one of our biggest supporters. I got to shout him out on here, man. Check out his music too. He got plenty of music out here. This Kenny. Is that his handle everywhere? I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's Kenny. Yeah, THAENNY.
Yeah, so shout out to this Kenny, man. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to everybody that's been watching from day one to the new, from the old to the new.
DJ Q,
TLB, Risk Gang.
Yeah.
We see y'all.
TLB, Fat Boy, Kevin Miller.
Yeah. We see y'all.
Who else? Kate. Oh, can't forget about my homeboy JB. He checks in regularly. Yeah. So you know, shout out to everybody, man. You know,
my guy Steve. He been checking in every week since I told him about our little show.
Yeah, exactly. And also, one more thing. Y'all see that top? My right, your left. My right, your right, probably. Go hit barcode. Get some of your Sports Fiends Streams merch. We have stuff from Get 'Em Out of Here refs. We got stuff from Learn Your Routes. We got stuff from Trash Game. And we got plenty of stuff from Sports Fiends Streams. Get you some gear. Wear it. Take pictures with it. We will put it on the stream. I promise you. Sports Fiends Streams. We cannot not promote that enough. Hit that barcode, man. Support the team. The more you support the team, the more we're gonna grow.
Yep, guaranteed that. And y'all, that's it for episode 29. We'll see y'all next week for episode 30. We turning all the way up. Peace.
Sports Fiends Streams, it's a nightmare team. Slam dunk